Ah! Sorry about that. Hello, welcome to the new Midnight Tokers podcast. No, I will not explain that. Anyway, it's your boy who's always here, whether you like it or not. Clay Patry Podge.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Smoke a Lot of Pot. Get your baby mama hot. Arturo.
Yes. And today we have some new shit because I'm pretty sure this episode's the one where we're gonna put the theme song in before the fucking start of it. But yeah, you guys let us know what you think. Someone worked really hard on it.
Thank you. Hold your applause.
All right. Well, I guess we should. Well, I was just looking at like what we should start off, and I was gonna say sports, and then I looked at the bottom, so I don't know if I want to make you sad, but yeah, you've accepted it.
What are we doing?
I guess sports first.
Oh.
Down on it.
Oh! I didn't update the board. Chivas won last night, so we're 2-1-1.
I like how you explained that to me because you just put like 1-1-1 for the score, and I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. And then you explained to me how draws work when those happen.
So in soccer, so you know how like in regular sports you have like the record, like every team has a record, like how many wins, how many lose, how many losses, and in soccer, it's you have the win, the draw, and the loss. So that's 3 spaces. So Chivas is two wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Huzzah!
Yes, we win and everybody else is inferior.
So and like this is pretty big. So Mexico, USA, and Canada are gonna be in the Copa America tournament, which is gonna be hosted in America, or North America, which is pretty cool. I was not expecting that. Pain.
No.
Because Mexico sucks. We don't even have a fucking head coach, so like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just like they're all like without the head coach, they're all just like Patrick from that one episode of SpongeBob where he's like building the desk and he just has like the
board on his forehead.
Yeah, and they're all just like, what do we do?
So the FMF, that's the Football Mexicano Federation. We hate those guys. They're corrupt. Fuck them. They do absolutely jack shit to make the national team good. You know, like European countries have great, prestigious programs for soccer. And that's where you're trying to be. But Mexico doesn't have that because we don't work on building our individual talent here.
What does Mexico prioritize on exactly?
Oh, I'm glad you said that, Clay. Because it's money.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
The thing that ruins everything.
Yeah, dude. So fucking, they worry about ticket sales, merchandise.
But I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I got a burning question. What does that matter, like ticket sales and merchandise, when the teams are asked?
Oh, I have another great answer for that. Money.
Please elaborate.
Self-explanatory. Money. They don't care.
Oh.
They don't care. Money.
Damn.
Money's more important.
It works out, I guess?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, technically it doesn't because we're fucking laughing stocks and we all hate it.
It's like people who, like, complain about shit like Velma and then make it the 3rd highest fucking watch show on HBO
I
Max
know,
this
I was
month.
like, you guys fucking suck.
You guys look like, don't.
That version of Scooby-Doo is trash. It sucks that she doesn't know how to write. She doesn't have good storytelling.
I don't know, man. It's just weird.
Like, Fred is like some, I don't know, twink, some dumb twink, which is not even that. Fred is a very, excuse me, he's a well thought out guy, man. You know, if he's in a situation, he's all right. he can fucking come up with a fucking plan on the spot. That's what I fucks with Fred. We fucks with Fred.
Dude,
He's dope.
I feel like Fred has just become like
A punching bag.
no. I was gonna the exact opposite. I was gonna say they've made like Fred the kind of the best character in the entire show in recent years because like well, there's been this trend on Twitter. It's like share your most funny like animated moment. Like there's a bunch of them on Twitter. Like I've just seen a bunch of like Fred from like the recent movies and like Mystery Incorporated and like my man's there's like one where like he's like showing the gang like the mystery van like it broke down and he's like let me take a look at it and they're like you see something wrong Fred and he's like yeah you see that hole right there and then it pans inside the van and it's just like an empty fucking hot spot and he's like and then it's like a pause and he's like see that should be an engine just like
shout to Fred.
There's a fucking great video by this guy Jello Apocalypse on YouTube who did like he like does like some Scooby-Doo content, but like one of my favorite videos is like him talking about why Fred is the best character in all of Scooby-Doo and what his ideal versions of the Scooby Gang would be, and I kind of like more or less agree with it. Like I think he does a pretty good job because like here's my other problem with Velma, and we'll get back to sports because we've totally gone off topic.
Yeah.
But
because Velma sucks so ass.
Yeah, it's like here's my thing about Velma, like they kind of she's the one who gets it kind of either the best or worst depending on how she gets written because well like let's see like Scooby and Shaggy they're the funny comic relief, Fred's the dumb himbo, Daphne's the cool badass chick who's also hot and like
rich.
Yeah, that like who do you think finances this shit? Did they even get paid? I don't think so. You gotta like
shout out to Daphne.
Yeah, shout out to Daphne, bro.
For being the one with money.
Yeah, like she's just flaunt. I forgot the fucking word. Just like financing this fucking friendship adventure. I don't know, but the way they write Velma sometimes, and this kind of applies to other characters depending on what you're watching. But she always has the what I'm gonna call I fucking hate my friends syndrome, where she's just kind of bitchy and snarky the whole time, and that sucks. Because to me, that's not Velma. I think Velma works better, especially with her voice actors in the modern shit, besides the Velma show, which is totally different, but whatever. I think it's like Kate Micucci. She doesn't do snarky that well. She's not really bitchy. She's just like nice and dorky. And that's what Velma is. I just think she should be like, super curious about everything around the world. Like, she doesn't believe in monsters, but she wants to. You know what I mean? She wants to find evidence. It's like, no, but instead she just gaslights her friends and says, ghosts aren't real, guys. This is stupid.
Yeah.
But whatever. Anyway, back to sports. Jesus.
Yeah. So the Federation, fuck them. In relating to getting Mexico a new head coach, they're not even, they haven't even set an interview with one potential candidate. His name is Nacho Herrera, and he is more. What?
What was that name?
Nacho Herrera.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is it like spelled like Nacho?
Probably not.
Okay.
I mean,
because like it sound like I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's a nickname.
Okay.
His real name is probably like Ignacio.
Oh, that's ooh, I like that name.
Yeah.
I like that name a lot actually.
But he's more his complexion is more darker skinned, so that's pretty obvious for like racism. They're not even like, and he has fucking catalog, dude. He's won championships with Leon. This is in the Mexican league.
Yeah.
He there's probably like I forgot what soccer tournament it was, but he was the head coach of America, and that's the team I hate. That's my rival. But he won it. Like, fuck them, but like that's good for him, his resume.
Yeah.
And he was the assistant coach for Atletico Madrid, bro, and that's a team in Spain. And that's pretty good. That's a good resume for him, dude, for coaching a European team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Assistant coach?
It's pretty cool, too.
Yeah, He has all this...
You took some notes.
Yeah, dude. He has all this catalog under his belt, dude, And, like, I've seen, like, what's the word? Not flaws, but like his nitpicks, I guess. Maybe flaws in coaching. There we go. Maybe I was right in
Yeah.
flaws, but they throw that out, and I've seen like reading the comments is like, but those teams are fucking ass. Is like, there's only so much a coach can do. If he has like unlimited resources, like say the team's like complete ass, he can probably like rearrange something, dude, and get players. But if the teams have no resources, then there's really nothing like a coach can really do. He can probably like make fucking formations or draw plays and all this shit. But if the talent's not really there, there's really nothing like he can do, you know.
Yeah.
But it's really fucked up that he's not even like, they haven't even set a fucking interview for the fucking man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. And I was talking to my buddy, shout out to Mateo. He was telling me that like we might get some other motherfucking Argentinian coach. He's like, bro, did we not learn 2 months ago in the World Cup be fucking embarrassing ourselves, bro? Did we not learn from that? So if that happens, bro, I'm just gonna straight up just.
But like, maybe it'll work this time.
No. 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 I refuse. But like, if it's gonna pan out this way, bro, I'm just gonna stop supporting, bro. It's like straight up, like, fuck you guys. Like, I'm always have love for my national team, Mexico, dude. But like, nah, I'm not gonna watch you. I'm not gonna buy the merch, you know, cause like they're fucks, and I'm a part of the problem too. Cause this recent away jersey they dropped, fire, fucking amazing. I loved it. I haven't got it yet. I probably will whenever I'm like not lazy. I got other shit I want to buy, but you know that's a part of the problem. And then like motherfuckers going to the games here in America, that's a big problem because that's how that's their cash flow right there. But if they're just gonna be like fucking bastards and not like put time and care, you know, fuck you. I'm not gonna watch. Like I'll pan in. I'm like that the Homer meme, like going into the bushes.
Oh.
Like if you guys like, if they're winning, you know, like I'll tune in, like or not tune in. I'll peek. You know, I'm gonna check the score. But that's about it. And then I'm just gonna submerge back into the bushes. You know,
shaking your head along the way.
You. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not fair for us. Just being fucking embarrassments. Fuck you guys.
You know, you talked about Copa, right?
Huh?
That was just Copa right now?
Yeah, the Copa
okay, because I'm looking at the next thing on that list, and I something I never thought I would ever see you write down, and it says, I feel sad for LeBron James.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I don't hate the guy anymore.
No.
But
he definitely like,
dude, LeBron is fucking balling. He's doing great. Individually, he's doing amazing. He already passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's fucking scoring list or all-time scoring title, or he's about to. You know, LeBron is he's 38 years old, bro, and
whoa, I thought he was way older than that.
Dude, that's old.
Maybe not way older.
Like, that's old for like sports wise.
Yeah. See, like
36 to 37, that's when players usually start to retire.
Yeah.
Because you're not in your prime anymore.
No, but like, I don't hate LeBron James either. I just think he's unintentional. He's got that kind of thing of like.
We need to hear his opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really mind that. You know, every celebrity has like dumb or good takes from now and then. Like, it doesn't really matter. I just think sometimes he's unintentionally cringe.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, it's not really in like a bad way. You know what I mean?
It's because he's a dad.
Yeah, it's just like harmless. You know what I mean? It's kind of like there's this other dude named like Jeff Keighley. He like runs like the video game awards, you know, like that stuff. He's like really, you know, influential in like that sphere. You know, he's like one of the like longest running journalists and stuff like that. And I was watching this it was like this video where it was like I think who was it? Oh, it was the Act Man on YouTube who was doing a video on like news journalists covering video game shit, and Jeff Knightley was on. No, not Jeff Knightley. I'm sorry, Jeff Keighley was on it defending Mass Effect because you know you can fuck in Mass Effect, right? You can fuck the aliens.
Oh, in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can build relationships and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know
And
that.
people like were outraged at that, or not people, news journalists and like mainstream media was outraged by that because it teaches like it's like there's like one lady's talking to him and he's like vouching for the game, that back and forth on news, and she was like, it's all about like like sex and stuff. It's about like glorifying this kind of stuff. There's no like other parts to it. And Jeff Keighley was like, well, like I think after playing the game, you see these relationships build. It's not like just like you pick them up like on the street and stuff. You actually build relationships and grow close to them. Have you played the game? And the news reporter's just like, no. It's like, so then how do you know, lady?
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Something they want to bitch about.
Yeah, but and like my point on him was like he's sometimes like cringe, but like I don't think he's a bad dude. There's like one thing I forgot what it was. It was like Summer Game Fest, and like it was about One Piece Odyssey, and he's just like, and the Adventures of Monkey D. Luffy. Like, bro, it's just D, not duh. It's like don't overthink it, man. But whatever. I just think that. Same with LeBron James. But why do we feel sad for LeBron James?
As I was saying, he's balling. He's doing great individually. Like not as a player, bro. He's like the definition of an athlete, bro.
Yeah.
Like he spends like it was like a while ago. He spends like $1 million, bro, like on his like personal care, like his body, everything, bro. Like
Yeah.
all that stuff, dude. He's a prime example of a real athlete is to be still dominating at that age, bro. We feel bad for LeBron James because the Lakers fucking suck, bro. And last night, fuck the refs last night, bro. They cheated us. LeBron got fouled. It was a clear foul. He got hit right here on the wrist, and the ref didn't call it. And we would have won that game, but we lost in overtime by like 4 points.
Mm.
Yeah. So, and that's like the second time that's happened to LeBron. So, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lakers suck. LeBron's balling. He's stuck with us.
That's sad.
Yeah, we just got a new player. He's a power forward. His name is Rui Hachimura. He's half black, half Japanese.
Nice.
Yeah, he's from Japan.
That's cool.
Yeah. So he's a part of the Lakers. He's a pretty decent like big man. So I think that'll probably help us out. I mean, we're still like not even close to being into the play-in tournament, so we gotta like do that. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Davis is back, so that's cool. So maybe I don't know. Well, play-in tournament. That's all I have to say. Until we get in the play-in tournament, then well, I guess we'll see. Cause we're not even close to the play-in tournament. Yeah, I think that's it for sports.
What about music? Did anything happen in music specifically? Do they have any leaky faucets going on?
Yeah, there is. But first and foremost, I want to say R.I.P. Gangsta Boo. She's a female rapper, one of the four women. You know, our forefathers.
Yeah.
The four women of like in like as rapping rap, dude. She was 15 when she wrote for the Mystical freestyle, and she's a part of 3-6 Mafia, dude. Memphis, Tennessee.
Nice.
Yeah. My homeboy, also my barber, shout out to Danny. He told me that what was heard is she was laced with fentanyl.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
And like she's like, you know, like she's known for like doing yay. So maybe probably that. So yeah, that's sad.
Fuck.
R.I.P. Gangsta Boo. 3 Kendrick songs got leaked,
That's what I was referring to as the leaky faucet.
but they already took them all down. There's like one song on Spotify.
I, I'm sorry. Before you go into like your thoughts on the songs, I do want to ask you a question. What's your overall thoughts on like leaks or like leak culture and stuff?
Sucks.
It sucks.
I can't do nothing about it though.
Do you like peek in or are you like no? But I mean, obviously this time you peeked in.
Oh, I always do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If it's out, why not?
But like, you still support it when it comes out officially.
Duh.
Yeah.
But who knows when that will be.
Yeah.
Because this like leaks are leaks for a reason, bro. Like we probably, who knows when those songs will go out again.
You know what sucks?
Andy, and shout out to Andy. He told me that one of those songs have been out already for like a month. Like I didn't know that. I mean, I probably did. I mean, I probably saw it on the subreddit.
And then more songs came out, and then you were like, "Oh, like this is more." Yeah.
I thought it was cap though. I saw it on Twitter. I'm like, this is cap, bro. And I go on Twitter, nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cap. And then I'm reading the comments. It's like, oh, he fucking he's going under like this new like alter ego, blah 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 blah. And I looked it up and I found him. Well, I listened to him.
Yeah.
I liked them.
Yeah.
And like why I like them is because these 3 songs aren't really like, you wouldn't think these would be Kendrick Lamar songs if you listen to them. Yeah, I like them because they were like completely different. The first one was Computer Love. That one, I like that one. I mean, I liked all of them. Maybe that's my biased opinion, but I like them because they're different. I like that.
That's good.
I like when things are different.
Yeah, because like a lot of people are like, no change.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, I don't know. To me, it depends because sometimes it could be hit or miss. You know.
Yeah.
When you try new shit, but like that's how you
But
evolve.
that's a part of their evolving as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of like. I was trying to think of an example.
I have a good example.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a part. It's on the music list. Once I get to it.
Yeah, but I was gonna think like, it's like kind of like, I'm really sidetracking a lot in this episode. I'm sorry, but it's kind of like going
every day, but
I know. I'm a trivia machine. I just can't stop thinking about stuff I like.
There's different rails.
But yeah, I was thinking about like seeing a creator's process, and I'm just looking at the wall of manga we have right next to us, and I'm just thinking about how Fujimoto, the guy who did Chainsaw Man, went from where before that it was like Fire Punch, and it's like holy fuck. But then you see like Fire Punch is like, from what I hear, I haven't read it, it's like really nihilistic, like everything sucks, fuck everything. And then Chainsaw Man's like everything sucks, fuck everything. But sometimes it's good, you know? So it's like seeing that kind of evolution, like in like their attitude. Because like, I don't know, man. Fujimoto must have been going through some shit when he was making that stuff. It's like same thing with like, I guess again with manga, like Yu Yu Hakusho and stuff like that. Like seeing like an artist like talking their notes, going from like, man, this shit's so rad, this is so awesome, to god damn it, my fucking arms hurt. And like my back hurts, everything sucks. It's like sad, but then like you kind of see that translate to the page. You know what I mean? Like that kind of attitude, that feeling, like, you know, you just see it from them. Like that's why I like reading it. You just get like a sense of where this author's been going through, or like what their thoughts on stuff is. That's just my feeling. But another thing I want to add to the Kendrick thing is, did it like come out why they got leaked? Was it like a hacker or some shit?
Probably. And that's
okay.
What it all boils down.
Because like I don't know how.
It's always hackers.
Okay, because like I don't know how often it happens, but
in music,
it's well not no. Let me like what I mean is like usually it could be hackers, but like what hurts worse, because like hackers you can't do shit about, you know, like they're just gonna fuck you over and stuff like that. Like sucks, but like fuck them. If it comes from the inside,
yeah,
like when it's one of your friends or like your boys who leaked that shit, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's usually never the case.
Not really in music.
Never in music.
Okay.
It's straight up just hacker shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't because I've seen like shit like that where like people just leak stuff from like celebrities and it's like their best friends and stuff like that, or like some person that's close to them, some part of their entourage and stuff like that. But I didn't know how often it happened in music.
Nah.
Okay.
When it comes to rappers, they're usually very
Selective about.
yep of their clicks,
Got it.
which
I mean, you gotta be.
yeah, that should be everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't have no weak links in the chain.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's even worse when you co-sign those weak links.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, R.I.P. Nipsey.
Yeah.
Um yeah, the first song was Computer Love. I like that one. And the chorus went like, "The pussy put a spell on me." I love that. I thought that shit was fire. And then the second one was called Pure, and that one was like more bubbly, and that's what I really liked. It's like boop 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 boop, and I love that. I was like, dude, that's fucking. He's like, "Where's my give a fuck? I've been looking for it." Like, I like that. I just think, like, personally, I think that's like hearing Kendrick say like stuff like that, man. It brings like joy to me. Cause I've been with Kendrick since the fucking get go, bro.
Yeah.
That's my dog, man. Shout out to Kendrick, man. I love him. He's my boy.
That's good.
And then the last one was called "It Makes Me Happy." That one was fucking fire. And then one of the chords is like, I like to watch the phone ring. It makes me happy." And like that one's more like not setting boundaries and not being so accessible to people, which is like you got to do that to your own life. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what we were talking about earlier. I like that because it kind of shows them like in a good place. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
Because like
the Big Steppers, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, phenomenal album. This one's gonna be like another one remembered in history.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. So sorry about that, Kendrick. But
yeah, I love you, bro. It happens.
They were good.
I mean, I liked them. Andy didn't.
That's the opinion. Your opinion is all that matters. What the fuck, whatever Andy said.
No.
You hear that, Andy? I'm just kidding.
But I love it.
Andy.
That's my dog.
Andy. If you want your opinion to matter, there's an easy way to do that, and that's coming on this podcast.
Ooh, pull up, fool! This dog just called you out, son.
I wouldn't say call him out. I'm just saying we could use some guests.
Where are the air horns at? But yeah, shout out to
if you want your opinion to matter, you just listen to this podcast.
True that. Yeah.
That should be the tagline.
I wouldn't say he didn't like it. It was just different for him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm biased.
Yeah.
You know, that's me. But yeah, those songs are cool. I like them.
Okay.
And then recently I just finished listening to the new album by the group called Mount Westmore.
Nice.
Clay, would you like to know who said members of this Mount Westmore is?
I can kind of read two, but go ahead and tell me.
Okay, the first member, and this is not, there is no order.
Okay.
This is how I'm just listing them off.
Okay.
So it's Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Too Short, and E40.
Oh, okay.
So they're the Mount Westmore of the West Coast.
Oh, I get that. Now the name makes sense.
Yeah. It was good.
Good.
I liked the album.
Nice.
It was a lot of free game. There's actually a song called Free Game.
Nice.
All you gotta do is listen. My boy Bo Bundy, he's a North Houston rapper. He is also Mexican, so representation. I personally like him. He just dropped his album called The Lone Star, and he dropped it on two sides, so side A and side B. And I thought it was cool. You get your raps in Spanish, your raps in English, your songs in Spanish. And on side B, like the last remaining songs were more like country and pop.
I'm a little bit country.
No, punk punk rock. There we go.
Nice.
And that's not really like my type of genre of music. My type would be mainly like hip hop, R&B, Mexican music, corridos. I guess like pretty much all types of music, minus country and like heavy metal. You know, like no hate to people who like them. I personally just don't think it's good, but that's my opinion. Like I don't hate on people for their music taste.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, everyone has different types of genres.
I think I just listen to whatever I like. I can't really like. I mean, I don't know. If it sounds good to me, is what I should say. Then it sounds good to me,
Right.
and I'll listen to it. It's like, I don't know. I think you're a much bigger music expert than I am, but I like everything. It just
Thank
depends.
you.
Like, there's certain like I didn't like dubstep, and I don't really care for dubstep most of the time. But there's like songs that
Yeah, some should be fire.
some should be fire.
Dude.
There's like the I'll never forget.
Woo! Some should be fucking fire.
I'll never forget because like this is recent for me. I just beat since I got PS5. I'm going through some games and I beat Devil May Cry Special Edition on there, and I'll never forget like the final boss. It starts out as like it's spoilers for it, but it's been out for years. You guys had time. It
Don't
doesn't.
matter.
That story doesn't matter that much.
Don't matter.
Like it's like Nero versus like Virgil, like father versus son, and it, like this like song in the battle starts out as like this slow like violin dirge, like this sad thing, and then as soon as you pop that devil trigger and you flip your dad off, like it makes sense in context, trust me, and go devil trigger and like turn your devil mode, it like just the bass just boom drops and it's like the best dubstep mix ever, and it's like a and there's like a grab you can do in the fight where you smash him and his clone together. Again, this makes sense in context. Don't worry about it. Smash them together, and then the fucking lyrics pop in, bro. You have to do that taunt for the lyrics pop in, and it's a remix of Nero's theme Devil Trigger, only it's called Silver Bullet.
Nice.
And it's so fucking rad, dude. That's what I'm talking about. When it's like stuff like that, I fucks with it. Same with like in like Lost Judgment, the one of the recent Yakuza games or Judgment series, you know, RPG games to come out, like the final boss in that had like a dubstep track, and it was so fucking good because it had like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like orchestral shit to it, like fucking like people actually singing in it, like with the dubstep, like shit like that's what I like, you know. But yeah, no hate to people who like music. And oh wait, you got one more thing on there because I actually do have one piece of music news, but I'll save that for the end.
Oh, okay. But yeah. Country and like punk rock isn't really my genre, but what I like about artists, like the artists I listen to, like they can create in any way.
Yeah.
And and I listen to them, you know.
Yeah.
I know I'm like, oh, like Skip, you know, like I actually listen to them, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like, you know, it's not really for me.
Yeah.
But the other shit's fire.
Yeah.
That shit's fire, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, go check that out. This one is very personal to me and very happy. Capital Steez' music is on all streaming platforms. I mean, technically it was already, but just like specifically on SoundCloud. And even like he has his first mixtape is called The Yellow Tape, and that one is like specifically like Spotify, or not Spotify, SoundCloud and probably YouTube only. But that like they even took that off, bro, you know. But they recently put it on all streaming platforms, so like Spotify, Apple Music, la da 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 da, Tidal, blah 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 blah. And it's dope, man, you know. It's amazing. And the fans did that, bro. The fans did that. And hopefully those streams go like directly to his family. Because that's really like the main issue, mainly, or a lot of it, and like music, like rights to music, like it can be owned by family members, like a said artist who's already like passed away, and that just like what can you say? What can you say to that family, you know?
Please put your child's music on streaming. We'll pay you.
You know, like they'll say that,
yeah,
and then like fuck them over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sucks, you know. It's
Peaky promise, I swear.
Devastating for the fans, you know, because we love him, we love his music, but like what are we gonna do? Like, what are we gonna say to this?
Tell the family they're wrong.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? He'll be rolling in his grave, dude. God bless his soul.
Yeah.
You know, R.I.P. But I'm happy his music's on streaming platforms on all of them. You know, check that shit out, man. He was ahead of his time, man. God rest his soul. Man, he kind of predicted the future in his raps. You just gotta listen to him, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Capital Steez.
Yeah. Nice. But anyway, for my one piece of music news, it just happened this week too, but like I said before, I don't really follow, like I don't like buy albums most of the time. It's mostly just individual songs or whatever. But like there was a certain band from my high school career that I did buy some albums for.
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah. Did you hear about it?
You
You might have heard like them in the news recently,
yeah,
but you didn't click on it.
Nah, yeah.
Well, Brendan Urie announced that the band is like it's done. I think for the first. I think it's pretty much like they put the closer on it and stuff like that. And like a lot of people were just memeing that it's just him telling himself that the band's breaking up because everybody else left already.
Oh, okay.
But like,
Oh, they did?
I don't know if it's like on bad terms. I don't think so. Like again, I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. I just listen to the albums and stuff like that. But he said it's because him and his wife are expecting a child, and he wants to put his like time and attention to that, which is right. That's what matters and stuff like that.
I mean, I feel like he should be set.
Yeah.
Money-wise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he's pretty set.
Yeah.
If he wants, like, he'll probably like do like music here and there, like on his own and stuff. Because like like later, Panic at the Disco was just pretty much Brendan Urie. Like, that's like my favorite album of it. And this is like maybe I don't know if this is like a hot take or whatever, but it's the album that I like the most, and it came out when, like maybe it's like my senior albums. That's also biased, but I like Death of a Bachelor is probably like my favorite. So I really.
Which one's that one?
That's like
Sing it.
No, I don't want to.
You got it.
I don't want to.
You got it.
Don't make me.
How'd it go?
Death of a Bachelor.
Is that the groommates rides a whore?
No, that's like their first.
Oh, see, I don't know. See that?
That's really the song everybody knows.
Yeah, see,
dude, Brendan Urie got so fucking tired of doing that song in every single show, but he still did it anyway for the fans.
Well, duh, dude, that's your hottest fucking song. That's your moneymaker. I mean, it sucks, I get it as an artist,
Yeah.
Fucking Dr. Dre, he hates I hate my Deep Cover. There we go. Cause he hates that song. Like everyone loves that song, but he hates that song, so he never performs it. He's like, oh, why doesn't he perform? He hates it, bro.
Yeah.
He hates it. I mean, Snoop Dogg likes it. Snoop Dogg likes that song, but what are you gonna like tell Dr. Dre? Come on, dude.
Yeah.
It's on his terms, bro. That's
there's like a scene where he's just like on stage. He's just like, I'm fucking tired of this goddamn song. Oh, like, could you imagine? Like, just like going like straight after that. It's just, hey man, like I said, I like the dude. I'm glad he's, doing good for himself. Congratulations to him and his wife and stuff like that. Maybe we'll get more music, but I just thought
hopefully he's not, what's his face? I don't know, Zach Levine. Right? No.
Adam Levine?
Sorry, Zach Levine. I'm so sorry. He's a basketball player. He's fire.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, bro. What was it? Adam Levine?
Adam Levine.
Yeah, hopefully he's not like Adam Levine's whole ass.
Oh my God. Like those fucking messages.
Oh my God, that's so hot.
Dude, we're going to... It's funny we're bringing that up because we're already going to talk about someone else's messages, but we'll get to that later.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, anyway, shout out to Panic at the Disco. Good times. I don't know what the fans think or whatever. I don't care. Y'all fight amongst yourselves. It's all good.
Nice.
Yeah. A bunch of the other stories and two of the other categories are going to take a little bit of explaining. So let's just talk about anime we've watched recently. We both have a show.
We also have manga we didn't write down. We just started yesterday.
Oh, yes. We've taken the...
Which one do you want to start? Do you want to do... Let's say JoJo for last.
Yeah.
Oh, spoilers.
Whatever. We'll keep you in suspense.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll start with mine because this is pretty quick. Kaguya-sama, Season 3, or Kaguya Love at War.
I still gotta watch that.
Yeah, I watched it. It's good. It's still really good. It's always really good. It's a great fucking rom com.
Yeah.
This time I watched like the English dub because the first two seasons we just watched with the sub because it wasn't out yet. But I really like the English dub. There's some changes like the announcer, like the way they, like the guy who's like always like screaming and shit like that, narrating and stuff. The way they handle it in the English dub's not bad. It's just different. And I'll be honest, I do kind of prefer the style of the Japanese one. But I don't really mind either way. I think it's good. The comedy's still there. Everybody's doing a really good job. Um, and yeah, no spoilers. I don't. Well, it's like they can. Are they going to confess? It's like really leading up to that. But we're getting a fourth season, so it's not exactly over. But
We'll see.
yeah, we'll see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Really good. all really good. Just good anime.
All right, I just finished watching the hit. Damn, I was about to say classic, but it's not even a classic because
It's like literally came out a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Well, they go around Chainsaw Man too.
yeah, December. The last episode was Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
But the new hot anime out right now, it's called Bochi the Rock.
Yes. It's about a girl
With
who is
terrible social anxiety.
is a complete mess. It's so sad.
It's very sad. Like, poor homegirl, dude. Poor girl can't even, she can't make eye contact for that long. She can barely,
Because
she can, barely talk, bro. Hold a conversation or a sentence.
I'm a fan of a little series called Comey Can't Communicate. And even in that, she can at least hold her composure. This girl is just completely fucked.
Yeah, she's, just chaotic energy.
Yeah. But god damn it. Is
Yeah,
she
she's
a
shred.
mood?
Dude.
Oh, I was going to say a mood because,
Yeah.
she's very relatable.
Yeah. But she can shred, bro. So,
She plays the guitar.
yeah, she taught herself how to play the guitar. Because, ever since, a little girl, she was always, last.
And I don't.
Picked last, in the game.
Hey, no friends, dipshit, loser.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a sad way. That's just what I call when when it's really showing a person like a protagonist or a character or whatever, just pure no friends, just really hammering it home for the
Yeah.
sense of the story. I always equate that to them being a no friends dipshit ass loser because this is what they want you to think,
Yeah.
to feel extra sorry.
And
It's not always a bad thing.
so the people who would at school who would mainly talk to her would be the teachers. And so she was that kid that hung out with with the teachers,
Yeah.
and she's just fuck, man, maybe just being a loner is just meant for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then she was just chilling, she doesn't stay after school for school activities. She's always just go straight home after school. She's watching TV, a Japanese day show, whatever, and there's a popular band. And one of the dudes is oh yeah, I was that loner, no friends guy in the back of the room in school, and then I joined the band, and it made me less of that. I'm able to talk and talk to people and all this jazz, even being in a band, even some loner loser can stand out and shine.
Nice.
And and Bochi, her real name is Hitori.
Yeah. Okay, I saw that too.
Yeah, Hitori.
And again, don't mean to interject, but every time you say Bochi, I'm just thinking of Boji from Ranking of Kings, another show we watched, where he's just another character that is shown as very sad.
Yeah.
But god damn it, do you want to see them succeed?
Yeah, but Bochi's dope.
God.
She she really took that to heart, and then she's like, "Dad, can I see your guitar?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, go for it." And she grabs it, and she's just looking herself in the mirror with the guitar. She's like, "Yeah," and she gets hella confident. So, 3 years she taught herself to play guitar for 3 years.
Nice.
And she's like, "Yeah, in middle school I'm gonna form a band, and then we're gonna perform, and then yeah, I'm gonna be fucking all eyes on me." And that never happened. So she just learned how to shred and remain the loner.
Damn it.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, it's really nice. The character, the other bandmates are phenomenal. Just great girls, good friends.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. It's hilarious.
It's really funny.
Oh
I'm
man,
kind of waiting to
I'm
see.
dying,
I'm kind of
bro.
waiting on any news of a dub because I'm sure it's gonna get it eventually. But if not, I might just like hop in and watch it because it looks really funny. Like I saw, uh, we can move on after this, but probably my favorite joke that I saw is where they're all going out to the beach, having a good girls' time, eating ice cream,
Oh,
and then the birds come in, destroy the ice cream, and then proceed to destroy Boji because they sense she's weak. And it leads to,
Boji. He's a Boji.
damn it. See, that's what I'm talking about.
See. Always
Bochi.
think of see, yeah.
You know, I'm thinking like this, like Boji, like Boji, like Boji, like Jai, and then Bochi, like Chi. That's what I'm thinking. That's how I'm trying to differentiate it. But yeah, Bochi, uh, just fucking gets obliterated, and then her her lying corpse is just in the Yamcha pose
Yeah.
from Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
and we lost it. We both saw that, and we're like, that's where that fucking came from.
Yeah.
The memes on this show are also pretty
The
funny.
memes are great.
Yes, but yeah, overall, good show.
Yeah. There's 12 episodes.
Can't wait for another season.
Yeah. Whenever that is. Manga's still going.
Year or
so-
two.
Yeah, probably.
Give it a year or
The
two.
manga's still going, obviously, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Good on that. Okay, I think. Oh yeah. Giddy up, partner, because we just started part 7 of Jim Jam.
I hope you like my
That should
Wild
be-
West
That should be like,
theme.
okay, so we're in the process of reading JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 Steel Ball Run
Dun,
after
dun,
after
dun.
we've, well, I wouldn't say gotten over, but like we've accepted Part 6. It happened.
Yeah,
It was great.
it was great.
It was sad,
Very sad.
but it's time for the new adventure.
yeah.
And we've read chapters pretty much 1 through 10, like the first little story arc where the first like leg of the race, and it's
Dude, it's crazy.
good. It's still JoJo's.
Yeah.
We were-
Gorgeous as fuck.
We were like on like chapter maybe like 9 or 8, where
Yeah.
you were like, "Where's the stands
Yeah,
at?"
I'm like, where's the stand?
And then the literal next page, that's when the stand came out.
Dude, yeah, dude, I'm like, see, life is just a JoJo reference, bro.
Yeah.
Once you you just gotta accept it, and once you do, it's great.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say real quick was that your little Wild West song introduction. That's every time when we update people on our JoJo progress, you should introduce it with that song.
Yeah, bet.
But
bet.
yeah, we got the sex god Gyro Zeppeli coming in, fucking great.
Should we say his full name, or will that be spoilers?
Well, spoilers of stuff we don't technically know, but we know because we played stuff like Eyes of Heaven.
Yeah.
See, that's like,
Albato Aru.
yeah. So we don't have to say it.
Okay.
We'll tease him a bit. We'll go on this a little bit, but
Okay.
what's funny is that not only do we like the main two, including Johnny, who really should have just not cut, but that kid freaked out.
Fuck that kid. He just hella
Like
blew
Johnny was seen as a little shit, like a horse racing prodigy,
Yeah.
and
That shit went to his head.
yeah, and then he cut in front of some kid at a theater, just like fuck you kid, and paid the cops or the security to arrest him and take him away,
Yeah.
and the kid somehow had a gun.
Yeah, and shot Johnny.
He just shot Johnny and fucking paralyzed
Yeah,
him,
that's how he's paralyzed.
and it's really sad.
Yeah.
Even
no one
the
cared.
Yeah, even his dad just abandoned him and shit like that. I'm sure there's more to the backstory because I know a certain character had a run in with Johnny first. A certain fuck boy with his own name on his hat.
Oh yeah.
But I'm again, we'll get to there when we get there. But yeah, I will say I like the reference to Avdol.
Yeah.
But damn it, why do you have to get bitched out right in the first half of the race?
3 times. 3
I'll,
times.
I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that we never got Avdol's backstory.
Yeah.
That shit will ever make me salty. Whatever.
He's fire.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Avdol.
Yeah. But both Avdols. I don't know if he died.
No,
but
I don't think he died. I think he just eliminated from the race.
Yeah.
Good
But
enough. Better than
we,
death.
besides the two main characters, we've already really liked two of the other side characters.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm like rooting for these guys.
It was like Sandman, who's
Yeah.
a Native American who doesn't even have a horse.
Yeah.
He's just really good at running.
Yeah, dude.
They go into like 3 pages of detail on how he's running so fast.
Yeah, he like perfected.
In the the usual JoJo Iraqi way.
Yeah, he perfected like how humans should run or some shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And he's trying to win the race for the land.
Yeah, he was a Native American. Oh yeah, his people are trying to kill him
for reading the white man's shit.
books. Yeah, the holy.
But
Bible.
he's, flipping it on him by saying, nah, we used the white man's shit against him.
Yeah.
Badass.
Oh, we didn't say the winners. What's that word?
I don't know.
Like when you win. Oh, a reward. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the
My bad.
reward.
It's like $50 million, bro. That's first place prize.
In like 1890, Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, that's like.
That's a lot of money.
That's generational wealth.
Yeah.
And if you flip it, woo, conglomerates.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then like second place is like 1 million.
Which is a fucking drop, but like you're not
Still.
gonna try hard for, you're
Second
gonna have
place,
yeah.
And like third is like 500,000.
Yeah.
Fourth is like
And then
250.
prizes and shit from beyond there and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But yeah.
Yeah, he's a Native American.
Yeah.
He's fire.
Yeah.
He has a stand. We've seen.
A little bit.
Dun, dun, dun.
We've seen more of another stand from our guy Poco Loco.
Yeah. So Poco Loco, he's just some dude. He's working for, I don't know,
Some farm.
like some farm, like 25 years after like slavery's ended, and he's like, you know what, man, I don't want to work. That's kind of lame. I'm gonna enter this race.
With my astounding luck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He met some gypsy woman, fortune teller who we've seen before.
Allegedly.
Who pretty much told him like, yeah, dude, you're lucky. You're a lucky person. You're gonna win this race. He's like, you know what, man? I'm gonna enter this race and win and live the good life.
And he caught up, even though he fucking slept through the beginning of it.
Yeah, he slept through like I don't know, maybe like an hour in, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, he slept in for an hour. He's like, oh fuck.
They estimated this race will take like,
2
it's like
months.
from San Diego to New York, so it's
Yeah.
like 60 to 80 days.
Yeah. And he's like, fuck. He's like, wait a minute. I'm lucky, bro. I shouldn't be tripping. Let's just go. And he's like in third place, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He also has a stand.
Yeah, we don't
know what the name is, but you're theorizing that it's Outcast.
Oh yeah, his stand is an Outcast reference.
Or there is a stand with an Outcast reference in
Yeah.
this part, we know.
And I think it's him. I think it's him. I think it's him. We'll see.
Okay.
But it would make sense because Poco Loco is from Georgia, and Outcast they're from Georgia also.
I feel like that might be it because like Iraqi does like to play, intentional with like what he names shit, you know what I
Right.
mean? But yeah, it's good. Gyro won the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny's trying to get the secret to them balls.
To the spin.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
we don't so. These guys are the new, I guess air quotes, Jonathan and William.
yeah,
I believe. So, we don't have Haman.
but we
Gyro has what is called the spin,
yes.
and we have the spin and stands.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So we'll see.
Yeah, and
The spin's pretty fire.
yeah,
It's
and we
pretty
should
fire.
also clarify people are anime onlys or like just don't understand the ending of part 6. Spoiler alert, but the universe reset for that universe is not the same as this one. This is a completely different universe that just has certain like I don't know if they're like homages, but like playing on the old universe. You know, like this is Jonathan, this is Johnny, this is Gyro, this is William. You know what I mean? They're both Zeppelis. And like we just said, like Avdol's in it, but that's not the Avdol. It's like that version's Avdol.
Oh, Speedwagon got name dropped.
Yeah, it's like reinventing from what you've made before.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be really interesting because we're gonna read Jajolion after this, and part 9's coming out soon.
Yeah.
It's starting soon, and
the Georgia Lions.
Oh my god.
The Georgia Lions are real.
You should probably keep
Gonna
up.
get much higher.
If you keep up with your JoJo shit posting, you'll understand. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the JoJo Lands, I'm interested to see what that's like. New protagonist looks pretty cool. We'll see. You know, this is the Steel Ball Run universe, or, you know, Universe 2.
Universe 2.
Whatever the fuck. Who knows? Maybe it'll go on for another universe, and Araki will just continue making this for the 100+ years because he's a vampire.
Yeah.
That man looks younger than he did back in the 80s.
Yeah, dude's the same age as my dad.
It is, like, what is your secret? No, you know what? I was watching this JoJo Iceberg from, like, Salty DK Dan. Go check out his channel. More parts of it are coming out, hopefully soon. Come on, man. No rush. But you know what Araki said his secret to his youthful age is? He just splashes, like, tap water on his face every morning. Just good old Tokyo tap.
That's cap.
Yeah, I don't know. He definitely, like, I don't know what he does. But good for him.
He probably doesn't do damaging things to his body.
That's true.
Like smoking or drinking.
That's true.
Because smoking ages the fuck out of you, and so does drinking.
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's so many, like, mangaka and, like, artists that smoke. You just see Hayao Miyazaki, like, the fucking Ghibli dude. He just always, like, has a cigarette or whatever.
Yeah.
He walked out of his own son's movie, like, a couple minutes in and was just smoking in the fucking... just in, like, the, like, waiting room and stuff. And then some guy's like, did you not like it? And he's like, he hasn't fucking grown up yet. And it's like, Jesus Christ, dude, relax.
Yeah.
He made some good movies, but he's kind of a dick. But, you know, he made some of my favorite movies, so.
Yeah, so he has a right to talk shit.
Yeah, but, like,
talk shit whenever.
bro, relax.
Yeah,
it's your kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Yeah, good on that. We'll update you more on our totally heterosexual cowboy adventure.
Ba-na-na-na. Ba-na-na.
Okay, I think we're gonna move on to. We got like 2 topics in video games and 2 topics in movies and TV. I'm gonna go with like the movies and TV because at least with video games we can end on a bit of a high note. But yeah, not really movies or TV, but just entertainment in general or just media in general. YouTube just cannot stop destroying YouTube, and what I mean by that is Arturo, did you know that there's been a new policy put in place?
I've been hearing, but you should indulge me.
I'll elaborate. Let me explain.
Make me live ignorant.
You're good. Swear words are a no-no.
Oh yeah, like.
But like, it's like 8 to 15 seconds. You can't have it in that like the beginning of like But it doesn't fucking matter because it doesn't seem to work again because every fucking change YouTube brings always has some fucking flaw to it.
Yeah.
And we have to fight.
And then they'll only like monetize like for like a couple months.
You mean monetize?
Monetize.
Monsterize.
I think I said monetize. Whatever. But
That sounds like a fucking thing Autobots do.
Autobots roll out. But yeah, I was like, fuck, dude. Like they'll enforce the rules for like a couple months and then.
Yeah, it's and they don't communicate at all with their community. And guess what?
Oh, God.
It's retroactive. So let's say you posted a video last year, it affects that video too. Because why fucking make it fair at all, YouTube? You know, it's like you know what the best and like the thing is, you can't talk to YouTube about it. You can talk to YouTube, but you're not talking to a fucking human being. You're talking to a robot. And even if you ask for a human being, they'll come back as a human being, but it's more than likely a fucking robot still. And it's like the perfect way I can describe this is like a guy from you don't really know him, Arturo, but he's a guy I like a lot. Your Movie Sucks.
Yeah.
Adam, he's great. he did like this amazing video on Kimba the White Lion. And
Oh, okay.
it's how like the fucking comparisons to the Lion King are so bullshit and out of fucking control.
Yeah.
But he described, I forget what video it was, but he described how, you could get flagged for like something wrong with your video. Like there's a problem with the video, like whatever, swear, copyright or whatever. He comes back to like the fucking robot and he's like, look, what is the problem with this video? Can you please be more specific? And it's just like, there's a problem with this video. And he's like, I understand that. Can you show me a timestamp of what is wrong with the video? And I will change it or improve it so it won't get flagged. There is a problem with this video.
Damn.
And it's like, that. How do you talk to that? Like,
You can't.
yeah, it's like literally like, and people have been testing this. Like a bunch of family vlogging channels, like the most safe and marketable shit, got flagged, and they're like, "What the fuck?" It doesn't like it had something to do with like the closed captions or whatever not being right, shit like that. But it's just like, bro,
What does that matter?
why? Yeah, dude, it's like, I don't know, man. They're trying to make it like safe for everybody, but like you literally have YouTube kids, fucking. I'm sorry, but like,
Then what's the point of YouTube Kids then?
I don't know, bro. It's just.
Jeez, man.
It's just like, man, it's just they're so detached from the communities and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
YouTube was fire.
It's like
Early YouTube, man. Oh man.
literally like here's my thing. 'Cause, like people get mad at like certain creators I watch who do like sponsorships, like
Just skip them.
yeah, or I don't know, I don't.
That's like, it's a segment in the fucking like video you're watching. You can just fast forward. That's what I do all the time.
Yeah, or just like
yeah, I know I hate sponsors too. That shit's whack.
I don't really
But like you're trying to get paid,
I don't really mind them because most of the creators I watch kind of have fun with them. Like Internet Historian, right? You've seen like the advertisements he does and shit like that. He's still part of the video. It's just like him normally. It's just like a normal part of the fucking video. Like it lines up with how he talks normally. But sorry, had to blow my nose because it's a little cold outside.
Yeah, it's cold as fuck.
Bundle up, kiddos. I don't know why I call y'all kiddos. You're probably like older, and if you are a kid, don't listen to this shit because you're causing this problem with YouTube.
Yeah, you're part of the problem.
Get off of Fortnite too. And I'm sorry, like what about the children?
Fuck them kids.
See, exactly. Like they shouldn't be listening to us in the first place. Like, what do you want from us?
I'm not their dad. Why aren't you raising your kids?
Sorry, I just had to take the microphones off because my ears popped. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's not our job to raise your own kids.
Yeah, and it's like, look, I don't know. Like, parents need to take more fucking responsibility.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think, like, the way my brother and his fiance are raising their kid, they got another one on the way. So, probably have a big update for next episode, depending on when this comes out. But, Jesus Christ. Don't you just fucking hate it when you sneeze and your ears just pop? It's like the worst feeling in the entire world. That's not true, but, I'm over-exaggerating. Yeah, I don't know. People are fighting it. People are finding ways around it. That's why people do sponsorships and Patreons and shit like that. And you can find it as, like, sellout or whatever the fuck. But, like, man, we're trying to fucking make bank. We're trying to make this a career and stuff like that. Like, a guy I really like, some call me Johnny, recently started a Patreon because he was always like, I don't know, like, I just don't want to, like, because it's weird. It's weird kind of asking for money from your audience.
Yeah.
But, like, I have a couple people I follow on Patreon and stuff like that because I like to support them and I like to see their shit. Like, people will support people who like it, Like, we're here for the people, not like, well, we're here for content, but, we're here for the personalities more, first and foremost.
Art.
So, YouTube, just fucking relax, chill out, stop being bad at everything. We're trying to fucking work here. Shout out to our fans. Thank you all.
Yeah, you gotta be real motherfuckers to be listening to us.
Yeah, that's about it. I guess like one slight news before we get to this next one is shout out to all the, well, fuck the Oscars anyway, but shout out to like a bunch of those like actors from like everywhere all at once. I haven't seen the movie yet. I hear it's fire. Shout out to Short Round, that dude, fucking getting an Oscar nomination after being like basically blacklisted from the industry for like years. Because
Really? Oh,
I wouldn't say blacklisted, but like not getting any opportunities for being Asian actors and stuff like that.
Because of indie?
I guess. No, like, well, I don't know, because like everybody loved that fucking movie. Well, I don't know everybody. That movie's pretty divisive, but I liked it.
I like that movie.
I think it's pretty good.
The bitch ruined it.
Yeah, bitch was annoying, but Short Round was a fucking G.
Yeah, he was a good comic.
Fuck anybody who thinks Short Round was annoying. You're all just haters.
Yeah, Short Round was dope.
Yeah.
Tripping.
Yeah, and just fucking no, like, dude, Harrison Ford was like so happy he got the nomination too. He's like, he fucking deserved that shit, bro. That's really nice to see.
Why was he blacklisted?
I wouldn't say blacklisted, just like he didn't get the kind of opportunities he really should have.
Oh.
Because like, you know, it's hard for child. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, but now we're seeing like a change. You know, again, fuck the Oscars, but
yeah, fuck all award ceremonies. That's just whack. Especially
yeah.
the Grammys.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh man.
Fuck you.
When are the Grammys?
Who cares?
Okay.
But if Jack Harlow beats Kendrick for best rap album, it's gonna be a Malcolm Moore 2.0.
I'm gonna come down here one of these days, and it's gonna be very angry writing on the board.
You know, fuck the Grammys.
Yeah.
But Kendrick deserves that fucking award.
Fuck the Grammys. But if my guy wins,
Yeah.
fuck the Grammys. But that was cool.
Yeah. Because it's dope, dude. It's in the work.
Yeah.
Like, because I can't even tell you a Jack Harlow song. Oh, that's a lie. It's the one he, like, remixed, like, a Fergie song, which I don't even know or vaguely know. So that's, boom. You know, if you like him, okay. I don't like him. I think he's corny and whack.
Yeah.
But, it's not Swifty anymore.
It's definitely not Swifty anymore. So, I don't know, because, like, we're not diehard Rick and Morty fans, I guess. We enjoyed it.
Casual fans?
Yeah, we liked it. It's just, like, the hardcore fan base, bro.
They suck. Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah, they're weird.
But that's in every fan base.
But what are we even fucking talking about?
So,
well,
the creator of Rick and Morty.
Co-creator, like.
Co-creator.
But, like, basically Rick and Morty.
Yeah, like.
Literally, like, the voice of Rick and Morty, plus a bunch of side characters.
Yeah.
Who got kind of, I guess, arrested for, you know, not great things, like, like unlawful imprisonment, which basically means, like, he had kind of abused a girlfriend and wouldn't let her leave, essentially. And that was back in 2020, but it recently came up again, and also a bunch of not great DMs came out about a lot of young fans, where he talked a lot like Morty himself.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's like, bro. And
see them titties.
probably, bro. I didn't read a lot of them, but
I don't do that. That's just weird.
it's weird.
Unless it's funny.
Unless
if it's like
the Adam Levine shit.
Yeah, the Adam Levine shit was funny as fuck.
Like, I feel sorry for your wife and stuff like that, but
fuck you.
the way you fucking talk, it's just funny.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So hot.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Holy fucking fuck. That body is outrageous.
That body's outrageous.
Anyway, whatever. Enough of that, but yeah, a lot of shit came out, and a lot of people were wondering, well, what's going on? Like, how's this going to affect the show? Well, it turns out, okay, I saw this first before you sent it to me, and I thought, like, no way, this is, like, not true. Or, like, this is, like, a fake account or whatever the fuck, because I don't follow that shit.
Yeah.
But I was just like, nah, I don't know. It just seemed, like, so vague and stuff like that. But then it came out, like, after, like, a little traction. It was like, oh, no, this is real. And I don't mean to burp to honor this man or anything like that. But
damn, I didn't even realize.
Sorry about that.
That's funny. Yeah.
But they came out and said they have cut Adult Swim, like not just Rick and Morty, but Adult Swim cut ties with Justin Roiland, or cut association with Justin Roiland. But Rick and Morty will continue. The staff is hard at work at season 7, and I know a lot of people are kind of like, I guess, mixed a little bit on like the decision to keep the show going, but here's my thing. Animation industry has kind of fallen apart a little bit in recent years with all the HBO Max shit. and all the shows getting canceled and stuff like that.
HBO Max.
Exactly, bro. And
Yeah.
it sucks.
Yeah.
So the fact that they didn't lose their jobs, to me, is a win.
Yeah.
Because that sucks. Why it sucks? Because this happened like a while back. This is like an old example, but like when that shit came out about Louis C.K., a show he was like an animated show that he was going to be a part of, like the main voice of something like Cop related or whatever the fuck.
Gross.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What the fuck was I gonna say? Sorry, I just got totally sidetracked. Oh yeah, Louis C.K. And the it got canned because of that shit came out because bad optics, and the creator or like one of the animators like went online and blasted him for it because like now we all lost our fucking jobs because of your bullshit. Like thanks a lot, asshole. Like same with that. Nobody deserves to lose their shit over that. Like one man taking the whole fucking thing sucks. So no one. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna fucking recast. No one's ever done a Rick and Morty impression ever in their lives. So, who knows? I don't even know how they're gonna fucking address it in the show. If they're gonna address it, like they just get shot through the fucking like neck while watching TV, and then Rick's just like, "Hey, I fixed our throats, but our voices are a little off." Oh, jeez, Rick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, jeez, Rick, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, it's like it's the series is like still written down, or I don't know how the fucking. It's in the contracts that it's still going to go on for like at least season 10. So we'll have to see, like, cause I don't know. I watched like a couple episodes of season 6, and I liked it. For the most part, there's some shit I don't like. It's a lot of complaints about a lot of incest going on this show, like weird shit, and it's like I don't know, writer's fetish or whatever. I get it. I get the one about Beth fucking again out of context. I don't care. Beth fucking her space counterpart, like clone, whatever the fuck. I get what that episode's trying to say about self-love and self-reflection and shit like that. Incest is still weird, and it's hard to get normal people over that shit. I'm not saying you're not making a point. I'm just saying you could have made it a little more palatable.
Yeah.
I don't know who keeps writing the fucking incest shit. A lot of people say Dan Harmon. I don't know. But whatever.
Is that the other fool, right?
Yeah, and that dude's already kind of weird too.
Great.
But I don't know. I don't know if I would keep posted on season 7, but I'll check in. I hope. Maybe, who knows? Wouldn't it be hilarious if the show gets better from here?
Yeah.
If that's the case, great. That's good for the fan, or I don't know, fuck the fan base, but fuck the bad part of the fan base. If you're normal, you're normal, but a lot of you are getting rid of those Pickle Rick tattoos. Good on you.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope the best for these animators. And I hope, and I'm glad, because a lot of them, it came out, and take this with a grain of salt, but a lot of them were like, we are not going to fucking continue the show if Justin Roiland's still on. So the fact they took a stance against that's good.
Oh, really?
Also, the other thing, it's not just Adult Swim, it's also his game company, Squanch Games, that he co-founded. He turned in his resignation there. And same with his other show on Hulu called Solar Opposites and all the projects he's on there.
Oh, really?
They cut ties with that, and he voices characters on that. But it's if they're so... Because, he hasn't even been tried and stuff like that. We'll see what happens with that. But, if they're so willing to cut him so easily, how much, influence did he really have on any of this shit? Except doing, the stupid voices. It's, like I said, I'm very curious to see how the show pans out without his direct influence. But like I said, we will have to see. And, not great news. Just, it sucks. It's never good. And, a lot of people... I saw some people, I'm sorry. But I saw a lot of people, pointing out, this is, the Smiling Friends' time to shine and stuff like that. Adding people like Zach Hadel and Michael Cusack, who... Michael Cusack has worked on a show. He literally did a parody for Adult Swim of Rick and Morty as an Australian ripoff called, what was it called? Bushworld. There we go. Yeah, it was fucking pretty funny. And, these guys work with the dude. They're not happy about this either. They're this sucks to find out a guy we worked with was a piece of shit. It's not great. and like, saying like, oh, it's your guys' time to shine. It's like, fuck off. Like, that's like the least of their worries, bro. This is like actual crime shit we're dealing with. Like that. It sucks that your stupid show got fucked over or whatever, but like, yeah, this is not a good thing. This is not something that we're happy about. It sucks. Because, you work with people like this, and then they come out to be a piece of shit, and you're like, well, fuck. Do they even know the real you or whatever the fuck?
Right.
So, yeah, that's what I hate. We'll see from here. It's definitely not Swifty anymore. That's all we can say. Anyway, video games and other shit to wrap up this episode. So, you know D&D, right, Arturo? The good old Dungeons and Dragons, that nerd shit.
Just like the table of contents. I just know what it is.
Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, the fucking Dungeons and Dragons, the fucking shit like that.
Yeah. Nerd shit.
Yeah, nerd shit. And we don't mean that in a disparaging way. I kind of want to play it.
I kind of do. But I'm not into that stuff. No hate to you.
Yeah.
Some just nerd shit. Anyways, continue.
But their whole community has been... Sorry. It's been kind of rocked recently because the company that owns it, Hasbro, more specifically... Well, Hasbro owns the company that owns it, and those guys are called Wizards of the Coast. And Hasbro is also dealt with the thing that ruins everything like sports you love, Arturo. Money.
I see.
Because they realized that D&D... Oh, yeah, also Hasbro has not been doing well as a company recently. So... Excuse me. They really have to scrounge every penny from their fucking customers by releasing the most worst, overly priced, not worth it shit ever.
Yeah.
And now they come after the D&D community. Because there is a thing called... I forgot what it's called. Like, it's like the TOC or whatever. Or like OTC, whatever the fuck. It's like an anagram for... Oh, now I remember. Open Game License. OGC. So what that means, Arturo, is that you can make your own fucking D&D campaign and sell that shit. Like, you can sell, like, the premise of it. You can sell, like, the world of it.
Okay.
It's kind of like just making, like, shit on...
Just, like,
yeah,
your own, like, campaign. Like, I know.
Yeah. Are you familiar with something called Critical Role?
No.
Okay. God damn it.
I know, isn't that, like, a move or whatever? Like
No. It's like, it's a show... It's like a famous, like... It's like a bunch of voice actors, like, people we know, like... Matt Mercer, the guy who voices Levi in Attack on Titan, and Jojo, that's really vague. He voices Jotaro in the English.
Okay.
So, like, him and his buddies, who are also voice actors, basically live streaming their D&D games. And that's a real big hit. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, you wouldn't be into it, but, like, a lot of fans are into it, and they sell their own shit, like Critical Role shit, and they're closely tied with the company. But now they're like, you know what? They just put the sign down that says no fun allowed because they want to cut. Because they realize that D&D is not well monetized. But telling a bunch of fucking people who have been doing this shit for literally decades that you cannot do this shit anymore unless you give us a big cut is kind of bullshit. And of course they're going to fight against that. Like, what do you expect? But... Yeah, they were just being real assholes about it. A lot of, insider shit has come out that says they don't give a fuck about the community. A lot of, like, the polls and shit they do about, like, community feedback is just not taken into account. And they were just planning to just implement this and just ride out the backlash. But it leaked. The new version leaked, and a bunch of fans were not fucking happy about it. And then, a bunch of shit happened. They rescinded it. I don't know, like, there's still problems with the one they released. Mm-hmm. And a lot of fans are still, like, it's, like, burnt for them. They're like, fuck you guys. You really just showed your true colors in this shit. But they came out and said, we're backtracking, like, we fucked up. Or no, it was a big, like, we're listening to the community. We're not doing this. And they said the stupidest shit, bro. They said, a lot of people are going to say that this is, like, that we've lost and that this is, like, a victory for the community. Well, we have to say that, yes, the community won, and so did we. Like, that's just, you can just picture a bunch of fucking suits in a board meeting just patting themselves in the back saying, we didn't get owned. We didn't get owned. We're cool. What? No, they just don't understand. It's like, shut the fuck up. Again, bro. Money, it's like it'll never be enough. They don't give a fuck about their customers. You know who they do give a fuck about is the fucking board members.
Yep.
The fucking investors.
Yep.
The shit like that.
Yep.
Same with like every video game company and stuff. It has to like make like I didn't put it on the video game shit actually. I should have, but like Ubisoft has also been doing terribly, which good. Fuck that company, you sexually harassing assholes. And fuck you, Yves Guillemot, your stupid fucking French name and stuff like that, who is like the CEO. And he came out with like a letter saying to his developers that the ball is in your court. You're responsible for getting us out of this hole. Except every fucking problem is because of your leadership. And the fact that you hid a bunch of sexual predators in your company. And you knew a lot more than you fucking letting on, you piece of shit. So, and he came out and said, I'm sorry you felt that way. And it's like, fuck you again. It's like, fuck. And I don't mean to like despair. If you like Ubisoft games, that's fine. But like, I feel bad because they're just fucking ruining those franchises. It's like some developer in like their open meeting, basically blasting this dude for saying that shit. They said, why are we chasing trends instead of setting them like we used to? Like, and then that's it. Like, they just keep making not Call of Duties, I'm sorry. They keep making Assassin's Creeds and shit like that and Far Cries, and it's just like the same kind of shit, just a new coat of paint. And there's no innovation. There's no real, like, I don't doubt that there's some passion that goes through this, because some developers really do see, like, what they're doing as, like, their passion, their vision. But it sucks when it just gets ruined by a company being like, no, it has to be exactly like this. All these games have to be the fucking same. Like, they just bloat the fuck out of their games, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't care about doing all this shit, man. Like, I'm currently playing Miles Morales, trying to finish that game up, the Spider-Man game. And again, like, that's kind of like good because it's not like the biggest game. It's not nearly as long as like the actual Spider-Man game, and that's fine. Sometimes it's just good to have short games that aren't bloated, that have good shit in them. Like, that's why I like games like Yakuza and stuff like that. It's because, yes, they come out pretty much every year. They still iterate on them. They still try different shit. They still, like, the game series has fucking changed from beat 'em up to like RPG. And we have like the new beat 'em up games following a detective, and we're getting a fucking samurai game this next month in February, because we're recording the shit near the end of January. But it's like, it's okay to try shit different. It's okay not to like, I don't know. It just saddens me like that it's always about money. And thank God for the D&D community for like standing up for them fucking selves. That sucks. Yeah, fuck that for taking. Guys. Yeah. We'll see where it goes from here, but they're definitely like, it's definitely like, I don't mean to be crude, especially because of the new YouTube guidelines, but it's really like just, like, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not even in the right mind space to, like, articulate this property, but it's really just showing your ass to people, It's just like, you fucked up, you showed your true colors, now we all know, like, what you're really at. We're still going to like this shit, but fuck you guys. It sucks. But, and on a pretty good note, Blizzard, the other bad video game company, has had a bit of a bad month because they kept sucking the dick of China. And I don't mean to be crude, but that's the fact.
Chinese government.
Yeah, the Chinese government, so they can just get that good old Chinese money. Because whether we like it or not, that's a lot of where the people's attention is. Like, especially like NBA and shit like that.
Yeah, trying to get Chinese viewers.
Yeah, and it sucks, but yeah, Blizzard kind of fucked up. They fucked up big time, bucko, because the publisher that they deal with in China, NetEase, have come to realize that Blizzard haven't been exactly faithful, and they're trying to workshop and trying to find a different publisher because they don't like how NetEase is doing shit, or like they don't like the, or like, I don't know, something about like, more control over their shit. But NetEase decided, well, just pouring the gasoline on the bridge and just lighting it over because, like, fuck you guys. No more Overwatch in China. No more World of Warcraft in China. No more any of this shit. because fuck you guys. And then to seal the fucking deal, they live streamed themselves destroying the big Blizzard character statue in front of their office that they made for them with fucking sledgehammers and handing out green tea smoothies to people because calling someone green tea in China means you seem like a nice person, but you're actually a two-faced bastard. So, you know, I just think it's fucking hilarious that they tried so hard to just capitulate to that shit, and they fucking got too greedy and fucked up, and now they're, like, lost that whole thing. They might get another publisher, but how do you do that when you fucked over one of the biggest ones?
Right.
That's, like, instant blacklist, probably, but we'll see. It's definitely a hit to them, and they fucking deserve it, because fuck that company, too.
Yeah, fuck Blizzard.
Fucking... I can't wait for the new Overwatch character. Kill Bosby. I'm sorry.
I didn't get that.
Bill Cosby.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, because they had the Cosby room.
Oh, God, yeah. I remember.
Yeah. Now you remember. Yeah. Pretty bad. Again, everything's made by people that fuck up. Not everything, but, you know, sometimes people who make shit are assholes.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Piracy's always right.
Yeah.
If nothing else.
True that.
Yeah. But
True that.
I think, what's this episode running to? Oh, wow, it's actually kind of a longer episode. We're at like an hour and 20 minutes. But I think we're going to call it there. I mean, not yet, because we still have the good old bar of the day.
User.
But yeah, would you like to take the floor?
Sure. This one's by Currency called Rare Things. Good luck finding another one like me. We don't grow on trees. I'm a rare thing. She complain and never leave. I say the same and roll more weed. Ain't nothing changed.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your lives have just changed for the better.
No, sir.
Anyway. So yeah, like and subscribe. Do whatever the fuck you want with this video. Show it to your your preschool teacher that you saw in like the grocery store, and you're like, oh shit, it's you. And you're like a fucking 20-something. You're in your sweats.
Your vibes. I remember them when I was a child.
Yeah.
You would dig. I think you would vibe with this podcast.
Yeah. Show it to like your history teacher or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, they'd go bananas on this shit.
Yeah. Show it to like your fucking.
Show your doctor.
Show your like local homeless person.
Nah, you should actually give them like a meal or like.
Yeah, give them a meal, and then like while they're eating, show them this podcast. Do a good thing.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. Do a good thing, and then show this podcast to somebody. Then you've done two good things.
Yeah, that's double the rewards.
Good job. Yeah.
That's like a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Or a Whopper.
Yeah, whatever the fuck you want. I'm personally more of a Jack in the Box guy. You know, I like their ultimate cheeseburger, but like, yeah, it's not as good as In-N-Out, but it's close.
I like the spicy chicken sandwich with no mayo or tomatoes. Jack in the Box.
Okay.
I think it's the number 11. I think.
Neat.
Yeah. I haven't had Jack in the Box in like
this was not
years.
We're not sponsored or anything, but you know, hey.
Hey, yo, my homeboy Jack.
Yeah.
I've always loved your commercials, bro. So hit a guy up.
I always thought he was like the funniest. Like fuck Ronald McDonald. Jack's where it's at.
Yeah. What about the King? Have it your way.
Yeah, but like that dude like snuck into people's houses.
Yeah, he did.
This is the longest like outro ever. But again, like and subscribe.
Is there one love?
Peace.